What if the most vibrant, curious, and, well, fulfilling moments of your life aren't behind you? What if they're actually still to come?
Hmm. That's a powerful thought to start with.
It really is, isn't it?
Okay.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into a really intriguing perspective, one that basically challenges how we usually think about aging.
Right. The whole idea of slowing down.
Exactly.
Yep.
This suggests our later years could actually be a time of, like, intense acceleration,
Right.
new momentum, new purpose, not winding down at all. We'll be digging into insights from a piece called Beyond 60, Life's Enduring Curiosity and AI Exploration. It's this really compelling personal testimony,
Hmm.
and it invites us to rethink getting older and maybe how modern tools, specifically AI, can,
Hmm.
unlock new worlds of knowledge and discovery.
Yeah, and it's more than just age, right? It's really about that fundamental power of curiosity that we all have.
That's a good point.
And how being proactive, especially with technology, seeing it as an ally, can lead to some, well, pretty profound personal insights. Doesn't matter where you are in life.
So the mission today is,
I think it's uncovering those aha moments, seeing how life just never stops teaching us, and how some people are really leaning into that, harnessing it to find out more about the world and maybe crucially about themselves.
okay, let's unpack that core idea then. The source, Beyond 60, hits you with this almost counterintuitive claim right away.
The big one.
Yeah. The author asks, what if I said that the finest moments of my life didn't occur in my younger years, but are happening now, beyond 60?
Wow. That really does flip the common script.
It totally does. We're so often told youth is the peak, And for the author, this isn't just talk, it's real. They say the world has never seemed larger, more intriguing, or more deserving of exploration. Like the world is opening up, not closing in.
Mhm. That's a beautiful image. Constant unfolding.
And it's internal, too. They mentioned discovering not just life,
Mhm.
but also my true self. Daily. Actively.
So it's not passive reflection?
Not at all. They say, I'm past my 60s, and I continue to rise each morning with a sense of purpose. I am employed, I study, I investigate.
Purpose, learning, contribution, it seems like it can actually intensify.
Exactly. And that intensity, that insatiable hunger you mentioned, that's the linchpin, I think. It changes everything about how you approach your days, your future.
How so?
Well, if you believe your best moments are still coming, even past 60 or 70, you shift from maybe reflecting or just maintaining to actively anticipating, engaging.
Yeah.
What's fascinating here is that it's not just keeping busy, it's deliberate. It frames later life as this ongoing journey of self-discovery that gets richer, deeper with experience.
Like the tree analogy you mentioned earlier.
Kind of, yeah. Deeper roots, wider branches.
Right.
Wisdom isn't just collected facts. It's this continuous process of understanding, applying, asking new questions, refining things over time.
Okay, so let's talk about technology, because this is where it gets really interesting and maybe where some fiction happens for people.
That feeling of being left behind.
Yeah.
Exactly. That sense of neglect or just being overwhelmed by how fast everything changes, new apps, new platforms. It can feel like a different language sometimes. It's understandable.
Very.
But this author, they did something different. They describe taking a contrary approach, just straight up saying, yet I chose to take the contrary approach to dive in.
Which takes courage, especially with something like AI that feels so big
Yeah,
and maybe a little scary.
for sure. So what made their dive into AI different? How do they manage to see it as like an enhancement, not a threat?
Well, connecting this to the bigger picture, it's about strategic use, I think. It's not just using AI passively, it's
Yeah.
a conscious choice. The author is clear. AI isn't there to take my place, but to enhance my capabilities. That's a crucial distinction. It's intellectual augmentation.
Augmentation.
Er-
Okay. How does that play out practically?
They use it to explore thoroughly the realms of history, philosophy, science, and the minor enigmas of daily existence. So think deeper dives.
Not just Googling facts.
Right. Imagine wanting to really get into, say, different schools of Roman philosophy, not just names and dates, but the arguments, the context, how they connect to now, even.
Okay.
AI can be like this incredible research assistant, sifting through tons of text, finding connections you'd miss, summarizing complex stuff so your brain can grapple with the core ideas.
So it helps you process more effectively.
Exactly. And it goes further. They call AI a companion for my curiosity, assisting me in recognizing connections, uncovering stories, and formulating better questions.
Ah, so it's not just about answers, but better questions.
Precisely. That's where it moves beyond just information. AI can suggest new angles, push you to refine your thinking, almost like a thinking partner.
Mm.
It can spot patterns across vast amounts of information that would take us ages. It turns a potentially lonely slog into something more dynamic, more adventurous, intellectually speaking. It helps you synthesize, not just absorb.
Okay, so you use this amazing tool, you uncover these connections, you have these deeper understandings.
Mm.
What then?
Well, the author doesn't keep it to themselves.
Right. They share. It says they post what I discover on my channels through various platforms. So the learning journey moves outward.
Creating connections.
And what I found really striking was their attitude about the impact. They talk about feeling content even if only one person is watching.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Because for them, that single view means somewhere an individual's leaving with a fresh idea, a different viewpoint, or possibly a new inquiry regarding existence. It's not about going viral.
No, it's about the quality of the spark, not the quantity. That ripple effect, however small it starts,
Yeah.
that ripple effect is potent. It builds community around learning. But this brings up a really important question, doesn't it?
Which is,
While sharing is great, what's the ultimate reward? Beyond the likes, the views, the external stuff.
the personal payoff.
Exactly. And the author is very clear about their most valuable reward. It's internal. It's the profound, calm contentment of knowing myself a bit more and perceiving the world from a fresh perspective.
That's beautiful. Profound, calm contentment.
It really is. And you see how it all connects. The curiosity amplified by the AI making deeper connections, asking better questions, then sharing it. It all loops back to this deep personal fulfillment, this expanded view of the world.
So the process itself is the reward, in a
I
way.
think so. Imagine digging into, I don't know, the history of scientific thought with AI's help, tracing those threads. It changes how you see the world and yourself in it. It's a feedback loop.
Yeah.
Learn, understand yourself more, see the world differently, which fuels more curiosity.
A virtuous cycle.
Absolutely. A truly holistic reward. Integrates the outer exploration with inner growth.
So as we're thinking about this whole journey,
Yeah.
what does it mean for you listening right now?
Yeah, how does this land personally?
The author puts it right to us with these two really provocative questions.
Right.
First, what if the upcoming phase of your life is not about deceleration, but accelerating towards a different path?
Challenging that slowing down narrative head on.
Totally. It's an invitation to think about potential. New passions, new learning, maybe completely new direction you hadn't considered. And then the second question. What if curiosity isn't something that fades as we grow older, but something we've been cultivating all this time?
Ooh, I like that. Curiosity as a muscle we've been building.
Right? Maybe it doesn't fade. Maybe we just get better at using it, wiser about where to direct it, ready to flex it in new ways.
It reframes the whole learning journey, doesn't it? Not a sprint with a finish line, but this continuous deepening marathon,
Yeah.
which echoes that line from the source. Since life never ceases to educate, I still have more to learn. It's just fundamental.
And state of becoming.
Exactly.
Mm.
So we invite you listening to just sit with those questions. How do they resonate with you right now, wherever you are in life, beginning, middle, beyond 60? It doesn't really matter.
Opportunity is always there.
Always. Every day offers that chance for deeper understanding, for growth. The journey is ongoing. It's about recognizing that wellspring of curiosity inside you and choosing to keep drawing from it.
So today we've really explored this idea that a proactive mindset, that enduring curiosity and even embracing new tech like AI can genuinely redefine what's possible at any age, but maybe especially later in life. It's challenged that idea of slowing down, hasn't it? And offered this compelling picture of accelerating towards new discoveries, new growth, continuous engagement.
It really has. And maybe a final thought to leave you with, building on that.
Okay.
Consider what aspect of your own curiosity you feel like you've been cultivating all this time. Maybe quietly, maybe without even labeling it as such.
Those dormant interests.
What's waiting there for you to maybe rekindle? And thinking about acceleration. What exciting new path might you choose to explore, maybe starting today?